moment we have all been waiting for. Love Island hot takes. I feel like they're beefing too much over dumb stuff. Like, if they really don't care about TT, they shouldn't pay attention to her. And them yelling and cussing at her is giving her more attention. Whoever this is, you're what I call a genius. You're what I call a fucking genius. That's what I'm saying. They care about too much little stuff. And it's not that they care. They feeling emotional about shit that don't really pertain to them. Jen, that's bull. They care about shit that don't pertain to them. They're just taking it too serious because they feel as if their friend got hurt. So I understand, like, they stepping up for their friend, but like when you want to be like, well, alright, one thing that I don't understand, like, okay, they said, oh, you 21, you too young. When they was talking to Caleb or however old he is, like, I think he's 21. Corbin's 22. They're the younger two, but they like, you got to be a little bit more mature, right? We hella mature, we grown. But then you gonna get up there, somebody makes a decision, we gonna be like, we don't gotta respect you, we don't respect you, boo, you a bitch. I don't know. That's not maturity at its finest. There's ways and steps to go take and handle situations. They not handling that shit right. I feel like both of them yelling and doing all that shit, like, that's not none of them. It's not none of them. If anybody was about to get, like, if they was in the streets talking to a regular person like that, they'd get beat the fuck up. Just keep it a buck with you. Trinity, Kata, they getting beat up. Just keep it a buck with you. I don't really see them really winning any fight against a regular person that feels disrespected to that degree. Anaya, she look a little soft. She get her ass beat. TT, she handling her ones. I seen her kickbox. She would have beat all of them. Melanie, she crazy as fuck. Keep it a buck with you. Melanie look like she could kind of handle her own. Kenzie can't fight. She hitting the splits. Jen, she definitely not fighting. So I really... TT. She said I'm TT. She meant that shit though. When she was like I'm TT, she meant that shit. She meant that. You got 2 restraining orders. That means you really. She probably beat the fuck out of somebody already. Like they gotta be a little bit more careful of their words just because you on national television. Like in the real world, y'all not gonna act like that. Don't put up a front for me. I'm not gonna like anybody on this show more or less. I might gotta start Love Island. You have to start Love Island. I'm just keeping it a buck. You have to start that. Casey, stop it. Stop. I'm not even going to really read this. I'm not going to read this. Casey is in the wrong for the things he said in the confessional, not the way he explored. I don't really understand the things that he said more to say in the confessionals. I don't really know. He did say she could finally get off my dick. I feel like, now I'm not going to sit here and defend the nigga, but I will say, like, he just felt like, all right, like, now everybody off his dick because Carl is there. That is an expression I feel like everybody in the world felt. I feel, hot take for me, to carry off of this, Carl shouldn't have been back on the show. We should have not pitied Carl to go back in the show. She chose him. She talked him up. Like, imagine, women and men in this shit. Imagine, I'm sitting... Your boy, like, somebody you fuck with, a girl or guy you fuck with, sitting in here, they like this. You the most perfect person I had. You so mature. You not like anybody else I had. You're the best. Like, you treat me so well, better than anybody. This is the happiest I've been in a long time. She didn't say that exactly, but she said this is the happiest. That's what she told Melanie and them. That's the happiest she's been in the villa, right? Bang. She feel all these emotions and expressions, and she feel like you the better man. Then she go pick her ex. She telling you how much better you is than that nigga, that female, and she go pick her ex. And then because she's sad or he's sad, we vote them back on because they're sad and we feel empathy, sympathy for them. Like, it's one thing to feel like, okay, I felt bad that she was actually hurt like that. But what you can't do, she played in one person's face because her ex moved on. That's not our fault. I don't feel as if she should have got back. I feel like she shouldn't have got back. I feel like Carl should have not been back. Feel me? Zach and Bryce are gay for each other. I don't think that is a hot take. They're getting a little too comfortable on national television. I don't even know why. Keep it a buck. I don't even know why they feel at the knees to start grabbing the ass, humping each other, grabbing any part of their body, fake kid. They getting real comfortable on television. I feel like we should tone that down. We should just back that up a little bit. Quit that shit. All right, you know what I mean? But I mean, y'all in there for 3 weeks. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that is how niggas grow though. Like, if you want to get close with somebody, just a little bit of gay jokes. That's how it is. Corbin closing off with Paramita after 3 days in the casa and 2 days in the villa. If you're asking me more so how I feel like that's stupid. I'm not gonna sit here and say that's stupid, but like Paramita genuinely looks like she wants Corbin. And Corbin, I've never seen a nigga Corbin became the smiley, most funniest guy. Not funny, but he became a whole different person once he met Paramita. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say like but guys, there's only 37 episodes in the show. They only got like 12 more episodes in this bitch. That's 2 After Sun episodes, if I'm not mistaken. You're in the stage of closing off. Now, if somebody were to sit here and say after 3 weeks Trinity and Zach are dating, that's wild and stupid. But when you know like nobody wants to explore, I feel like that's I feel like that's cool. I don't really feel like there's nothing wrong with that. It was definitely a little too quick, but like they just seem like they fuck with each other abnormally. Yeah, Trinity and Bryce. Trinity and Bryce, my fault. Trinity and Bryce. I do not know why he asked her out to be his girlfriend on national television on a show where it hasn't even been a full month since knowing her and actually being in a relationship. Like their whole first week was they both tried to fuck with other people, but it just didn't work. So you telling me for 2 weeks, y'all 2 weeks was that strong? Then for 3 days she just tried to nigga out. For 2 days she tried to nigga out. She didn't sleep with nobody, but she still tried. Like, I don't think it's valid. So you telling me, ladies, example, y'all having good 2 weeks with a man, right? 3 days y'all take apart. 2 days she tries to see if another nigga's right for her. In those 2 days she realized he's not right. But if you know that's your boyfriend and you know that's like y'all going on the route of boyfriend girlfriend, there's no need to even explore shit at all. Like if y'all know that y'all like that locked in, I don't give a fuck where you sleeping at night. Yeah, I don't care. But when you sitting on a nigga lap and you trying to kiss him and shit like that, you taking photos in a photo booth, like you crazy as shit. Then you got the audacity to ask that nigga out, or he asked her out. You moving mad fast. Like I'm not forgetting that shit. Never mind, cause you in Love Island. How do you know it's gonna work in the real world? You don't. I'm telling you. Trinity, there's a lot of people who feels like she's a beautiful woman. There's a lot of people who thinks Bryce is a handsome young man. There is a lot of shit that comes with it. Like that is the perfect test of loyalty. I do not think any Love Island relationship is real besides Cordell and whatever her name is. Cordell's relationship looks the realest to me. The other relationship, Miguel, I don't think that shit. I don't really know. I don't really know them, but Nick and Landria, fuck. KC only stayed with Anaya to make it a Casa. Bad take. Because KC could have explored Soul. He mentioned multiple times that he was going to explore Soul. Anytime he explored Soul, Anaya came and took him away from Soul. I don't think that he stayed with Anaya to stay with Casa. I think he genuinely wanted to make that relationship work. She kept on getting she overthought them out of that relationship. She kept on thinking like, I need reassurance. A nigga can only tell you so much, and you can't take the words that he gives you, bring it to the girls, and make the people around you guys feel another type of way about the man that you so-called wants to be the person you want to be with. I just don't think that I think that Anaya just didn't feel like she, to me, Anaya had less of an option to go explore than KC did. She fucked with all the girls in the villa. Like, a lot of the girls in the villas, once they got their man, they stuck that. And then they had, like, this sisterhood, like they said. And they didn't want to come in between people. The guys, they don't really care who they, like, come in between necessarily. Like, if I want to go explore that, they're going to explore that. Like, especially Sincere, he's a perfect example. KC, he expressed multiple times that he wanted to, or like he had open eyes, and when he actually acted upon that, he did, but he was very respectful in the time being in his relationship. Everybody says his disrespect comes from Casa more. Now, if it does, even he was very respectful to her all the way up in the Casa, and she told the nigga to go do whatever he wanted. Right before the last conversation they had, she said, go do whatever you want. And you know what he did? He did not take that shit with a grain of salt. He took that shit at face value and he hooped. Nigga averaged 40. Kenzie is coked out. KC is a little bitch ass pussy. The fuck we not doing in my chats? We not calling KC a bitch ass pussy. My nigga KC, not no bitch ass pussy. Corbin thinks with his dick. Bryce breath stink. Timu Justin Bieber looking at. So Timu Justin Bieber, I don't fuck with that. That's what I said. Like, fuck him. For me, like, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Bryce. Corbin thinks with his dick. Not even gonna sit here and deny. I'm not gonna sit here and deny that Corbin might think with his dick. Sincere also thinks with his dick. They got a lot of like, oh, you in front of me? I'm thinking like, he's a lustful nigga for sure, but he seems like he's trying to be better. I'm not really gonna defend it. I don't give a fuck. I don't really like everything that he did wrong. Kenzie, I don't know what the fuck she's doing on this show. She said I'm a lover girl. Then, ever since she been in this show, she had 2 niggas. So what type of lover girl shit is that, nigga? You what you trying to do? Run solo duos, Kenzie? Casey being a little pussy ass bitch. Now. I almost rose up on the nigga whoever wrote that. I know you ain't call my nigga no pussy ass bitch. That nigga not a bitch, he not a pussy. My nigga, nothing that he did is pussy. Everything that he did was real. If you want to call a nigga a pussy is somebody who, when you confront a nigga, they not gonna say that shit. This nigga knows he's on television with millions of niggas watching, and he's saying exactly how he feels, but he a pussy. When niggas is trying to express how he felt, niggas cut him off, and they said, you a bitch ass coward. It's not my fault my nigga can't get his words off. My nigga not no bitch. That is the realest shit I've ever seen. Corbin is a professional, KC. Thank you. I feel like as if this image that KC is getting, that's really for Corbin. It's really for Corbin and Sincere. KC is not that bad of a guy. That is not that bad of a guy. Next week, we are not gonna like if they're having a second movie night, that's like you guys are saying, guess what? Clock it and stop it. Everybody's gonna start hating Sincere tomorrow and tonight. Not today. Not today. Niggas, people are about to start forgetting about Casey today. Fuck. Casey is like devils incarnate. Still mad about an empty door. Low-key jealous of Sincere. Soul/Anaya. Uncouth. Performative. Disrespectful. Broke piece of shit. Who the fuck said this shit? Do you know who the devil is, my nigga? Do we know who Satan is? Do we know who the fuck Satan is? Wait. Y'all got my nigga KC fucked up. This Satan. We compared the nigga to Satan. We compared the nigga who's dead ass taking souls. We're comparing this nigga to somebody who really wants to fuck your life up. We comparing this nigga to Satan. We comparing this nigga to a nigga who tried to tempt Jesus Christ 40 days in the wilderness. Satan, the nigga's religious. This nigga is religious. Now I'm not gonna say nothing about how he's acting, but the Satan, no. Still mad about an empty door? I'd be mad too. I open the door, now when I go in the casa, bitches wanna fuck me. I'd be mad too. I feel some type of way. He low-key jealous of Sincere. This nigga's not jealous of his fucking best friend in the villa. That nigga don't give a fuck about Sincere. That nigga could care less about where Sincere's dick is at night. He don't give a fuck. Jealous? That nigga could have had soul. Jealousy is the fact of you want something you can't have. This nigga could have had that. She explained that she kind of wanted KC. He explained that she looked like his ex. The nigga could have had that. Jealous? Soul/Anaya? Why the fuck is he jealous of Anaya? Anaya? The fuck? Bigger, better, better, stronger is Tiara. Clock it. Stop it. Fuck. Performative. I don't even know what the fuck what the fuck does this word mean? Yo, how did this nigga tear down Anaya? This nigga is Snow. A person of their appearance, lacking good manners, refinement, or grace. This nigga is not performative. I know what a performative nigga looks like. No. Disrespectful, and the nigga was a little disrespectful. Broke piece of shit. This nigga's up more than anybody probably talking about this nigga's broke. This nigga's about to be a millionaire once he gets up this bitch. I don't know how much money these niggas be making, but them endorsements and them sponsorships, they be paying good. So we could probably say a lot of things. That nigga's not a broke piece of shit. Every time we say Sincere's disrespectful, I'm trying to figure out what the nigga, to this day, I'm still trying to find it. The nigga said grandma. I'm agreeing that that's disrespectful. I'm agreeing. Sincere is just a liar that knows where home is at the end of the day. Over exploring, but has never picked anyone over his day one. Just a piece of cheating shit. I agree. I want you guys to know I am not male biased. I'm not male biased. I agree. Sincere is a lie. I don't even understand. Like, this nigga is doing the shit that he does just for the love of the game. He's literally the male version of Kenzie, but he's just more respectful with it. Kenzie is just outright disrespectful to every nigga that he's talking to and every female that he's taking their man. Sincere tries to be very respectful, and he only talks to women who actually are not attached to anybody. He's just a liar, and he just loves the fucking game. How the fuck are you gonna really want somebody and forget what they look like? You're crazy. The girls need to whack Casey and Corbin more, especially after hearing how their mouths were running in Casa. Fuck Corbin. I don't really care about Corbin. Casey though, not a hot take, but how is Casey gonna pull Anaya for a chat and make her talk first? Now I do agree. I don't understand why he made her talk first. But as a man, I'm not taking sides right here. I do not. I'm telling you guys right now, I don't understand why he did that. But I think usually when a man wants to talk to a girl, sometimes they feel as if they're going to get cut off. So he probably wanted her to speak first to let her get everything off her chest. Then he wanted to speak without getting cut off, which did happen a little bit. But then again, he didn't give the best and most sincerest apology. After he kind of said, is that enough? And then she was like, that doesn't feel genuine. He gave a better apology, which sounded more real, like he actually cared. But the way he went about that conversation wasn't the best. I will agree 110%. It wasn't structured. It wasn't like that. I feel like he kind of winged it. I feel like he wasn't thinking about how was he going to handle that. I don't feel like he was he kind of I don't know what his intention was with that conversation. I feel like he just kind of wanted to get it over with, quote unquote. But it didn't make him look better or worse. Nobody felt better about what Casey did. If anything, people felt worse about what he did. So it's I feel like Kenzie is not giving her connections a chance. How is you going from guy to guy? I know it's Love Island and you're supposed to explore, but she not even giving Dylan a chance. I'm pretty sure is what you meant to say. She literally asked Gal to make her coffee, and she's going to betray Jen with Gal. I don't know what Kenzie is trying to do, like you're saying on this show. The whole point of it is exploring, but I think she likes the attention. I think she likes to come in between two niggas. I think she thinks that's very cute and attractive. He wants me, but he wants me. Like I'm saying, I think she likes a man who could she could be like, Gal, go do this. Here you go, hop, skip, run, jump. Kenzie say jump, he said how high, run how far. Dylan, he's more emotional. He sees what's happening. He's not going to let himself get walked all over. Know what I mean? So it's just but I feel like she finds him more attractive. She's more attractive and lustful towards Dylan, in my eyes. Gal's just a little that's a pussy. Anything she says goes in that relationship. That's how I feel. I really don't think Kenzie type is white guys. Not to be mean or anything. I think Kenzie's type is dick, and let's just leave that at that. I don't know what she likes, but she likes dick. And she loves kisses, and she loves physical touch. That's not even a love language. That's just lust, all right? Melanie and Sincere needs to move on. They keep having problems, and it's not working out for them. Melanie needs to move on. Sincere's just putting up shots. Sincere is at the point where he's just what can I get away with? He's just you ever check somebody's temperature? I don't know if y'all know what that means. It's just for example, when Zach has sex with Kata, he said, how would you feel if I explored somebody else? He checked her temperature to see what he was going to say. She said, don't even play with me like that. Sincere keeps seeing what he could get away with Melanie. I think that's the only way he likes. Melanie is just a bird. I don't know, she says she doesn't like to be disrespected, but this whole 25 episodes, we are 25 episodes in, and I can tell you for 25 consecutive episodes, she's been getting disrespected. Nothing has changed. 25 consecutive. That means one episode after another. For 24 hours after a 24-hour episode. The entire cast, I'm telling you, he be just really trying to see what he could get away with. If Beatrice was on Love Island, she'd put everybody in her place. Beatrice is the only person that actually was not biased towards the girls or the boys. If a nigga stepped out of place, she told that man. If a girl stepped out of place, she told the girl when they was wrong. The girls is loving what the girls are doing, right or wrong. The boys, I don't necessarily think they care. Because at the end of the day, a boy is going to be more leewayable. I forget the word. I don't know what word I'm looking for. He's gonna be more on his girlfriend's side or on the girl's side more than the man's side, because a girl will really get mad at you for not taking their side. So they gotta pick and choose. So I don't really think the boys are that close, because at the end of the day, you gotta go sleep with that girl. So they gotta kind of agree with them. Gal is so chopped. He should have went home. Don't even know why he got picked. They should have just picked Corey just for the fuck of it. They should have just picked Corey just to have, you feel me? Now I'm not gonna say it, but y'all know what I mean. They should have just picked him just to even out the looks in the villa. Thank you, Zach. I really know that you know ball now. I don't mess with Anaya. Anaya, she cool, she whatever. Like, I just don't like how she handles certain things, but like she gotta be better with certain shit. Kenzie is never satisfied, even with the connections and the girls in the villa. I don't think she really likes this girls in the villa. I feel like she is isolating herself. Like, I think the girls really have a strong sisterhood. Like, girls, I don't know why y'all always be so strong, because that love is fake. I don't really feel like they all care about each other like they say they do. But she's fucking that up, because she doesn't care about who she comes in between. And she's just never satisfied, and I don't know why. Like, she just likes attention. Like, anybody, like, you gotta sit, like, you too old to just be liking attention. Like, you're gonna get attention, but I mean, she just gonna pass up on like somebody who really, like, Dylan really likes her, and she don't care. I want to see Jen go for Dylan. I like that. I want to see Jen go for Dylan too. I feel like they're better together. Jen is low key growing on me, but at the same time not. Yes, Dylan is way better. Like, he's actually cool. He's actually a cool ass guy. But Dylan is way like, Jen is growing on me just based off the fact that Kenzie is just such an asshole. Kenzie is such an asshole. She's making me like Jen. Soul should have stayed. 100%. 100% Soul should have stayed. If Soul stayed, Casey would have got with her, and none of this shit would have happened with Casey and I. It would have happened to a lower degree. I think he would have been loyal to Soul. Soul did expose everything what's wrong with the villa, though. Soul exposed everything what's wrong with the villa. They are too tight knit. They are so closed off, and I feel like it's a little disrespectful that they were more open with the Casa Amor girls who actually slept with the men who did all this shit, but they shunned Soul because of the thought of it. They shunned a girl because of the thought of fucking with taking their men away. But when somebody really came in between their men, they opened her with open arms. When they really had an argument, they was going back and forth, belittling each other. They were getting disrespectful. When Soul said y'all too tight knit and y'all not exploring enough, they said you're crazy. But when they get in there and they explore, now it's not a problem. It's still a problem, but she said everything that was wrong with the villa before, and I think she should have stayed because she was the most honest and realest person in that villa, and a lot of things would have went a lot different in this show, and I feel like I really liked her. A lot of these girls aren't as honest as they need to be, and I feel like she had the worst villa experience because they were very disrespectful to her. I don't like how they did her. Right. I like Jaden and Caleb. They are good for each other. I like Jaden and Caleb too. I feel like Jaden, just right off the bat, being from ASU, I got some questions. I got some questions for you. I know how they get down there in ASU. I got some questions. Seem like a good girl. Got some questions. Do you know Cam Scatterbo? Do you know the fucking quarterback that just went to LSU? How many people do you know on that football team? How many people do you know on that basketball team? Now, I'm not saying that you get around. I just kind of gotta ask some questions. They are definitely stupid for going for Caleb. Caleb is the most, that we can all agree on this. Caleb is the most respectful man when it came to how he moved about everything. But there was nobody he could have disrespected, if that makes sense. That does make sense. He couldn't disrespect anybody by the actions that he made, just like Jen couldn't disrespect anybody. But he's very respectful, and when he had the opportunity to shine and show who he was as a person and get all the girls that he wanted, he did a great job. And he knew how to play the game after Kenzie fucked him up. Jen necessarily still doesn't know how to play the game, because her and Gabe were just like this off the jump. Kenzie and Caleb were like this, so he gotta know right from wrong. Y'all obviously was lying when he said he couldn't be with Jen because she likes physical touch and he's uncomfortable touching people, just to go to Miss Lust and make out with her. I didn't hear that, chat, because I did say that I was falling asleep, so I didn't hear that. He's definitely lying. I just don't think he likes her. Sometimes people give weird reasons to not liking somebody, and those contradict with each other. If you don't like somebody, just be honest. Don't give a weird reason, because she's the most lustful person I've probably ever seen. She is lust incarnate. She has a Jezebel spirit, if you don't know what that means. Yes, Zach, I don't even know why they would ask me that. No bullshit. Caleb and Melanie. I actually genuinely think Corbin's going to be very, very, very loyal to Paramita. I very much feel like that way. If Melanie wanted Caleb, oh, I'm thinking of Corbin. Oh, so y'all really fucking with Caleb and Melanie? I'm thinking of Corbin. Yeah, y'all really. I wouldn't be mad at that, but I don't. Caleb got some swag to him, so I could see him getting with Melanie, but I think he likes Jaden a little too much. Casey rise down. Not going for no Casey disrespect. I feel like that's disrespectful. I feel like that's. I don't even know what that means. Rise down. What does that even mean? Jen's annoying. Kenzie's annoying. Kenzie's annoying. Jen is not annoying. Kenzie's hella annoying. She needs to get kicked off the show. Jen is just not a person. She's on the show. I can't really explain it. She's just on the show.